Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can become a part of the family. I'm trying to reach 100K this year. That's one of my goals. So if you're not already subscribed but you watch my videos, it'd be a really big help to me if you subscribe. Today I'm doing an Eid makeup tutorial. I'm very uncomfortable in this lipstick, so I am probably going to do two different lip options, but I did this really pretty purple makeup. And I don't know, if you're wearing something boring for Eid, not boring but neutral like I probably will, it might be cute to try a little bit of color. So here's just some inspiration if you're stuck or you want to just try something new. So yeah, let's just get started. Okay, my brows are already done, my eyes are primed with concealer, and I'm taking my Huda Beauty Amethyst Obsessions palette. This is probably the only purple palette that I own, so I'm going with this one today. I'm starting with the shade in the bottom corner. There are very few matte shades in this palette, so I'm gonna just point to which ones I'm using. But I'm starting with this color and I'm building it up all over my eye. And you just want a nice transition. So since I'm doing all purple, I'm using this as like a pinkish purple transition. And my mother is making an appearance. She just wouldn't leave. So yeah, just ignore her. Buffing that into my crease with a fluffy brush, and you really want to get this color as opaque as possible. And then I took a darker matte shade. I'm building that in my crease some more, and we're going to do a little cut crease action today. So just make sure that you're blending really well, and don't worry too much about the front of your eye, and just focus on the outer crease. So I'm cutting my crease halfway. This is really cute. It matches with my eye shape, because if you have hooded lids, there's like a few things that it's really hard for hoodies to do. Us hoodies, we need to be careful about cut creases and like certain eye looks that are made for people with larger lids. So a half cut crease is really good for someone with hooded lids. So if you saw, I kind of dotted the concealer on and looked upwards, and this really helps figure out where your crease would be, I guess, and it just makes both eyes look the same. So just take your time and try to get it as precise as possible, because if you mess up on this part, it's kind of hard to go back and fix it. So I'm just cutting my crease, and then I'm taking my finger and kind of buffing out the edges so it's not such a harsh line where the concealer stops. And yeah, just try to get each eye as precise as possible. So then I'm taking, I think I took every single shade in this palette. I kind of was just picking all the colors. If you have this palette and you want to do this look, just have fun with it and pick different colors, because honestly they're all just different shades of purple. But I started with the darker ones and kind of moved to lighter as I got towards the inner part of my eye. I took the darker shimmer and placed it on the outside, and then I took the lighter pinker shimmer and then put it in the inner corner. It's easier to just watch what I'm doing. Okay, I'm taking these lashes by By Roxc. I don't know how to say that, but I'll have them down below. These lashes are super pretty. The only thing about them is they have a very thick lash band. So if you're someone that is not good at putting on lashes, or you're a beginner, I wouldn't suggest these, but they're really pretty, fluffy. I'm taking my Guerlain Primer. I'm not rich, so this is a sample. It's really good though. If I'm ever balling enough to buy the full size, I will get it. It's so good. It has gold flakes in it. It helps your makeup stay on all day. Then I'm taking my trusty Bobbi brown foundation. I haven't used this in so long, so I decided to try it out. And they actually came out with new shades. So my usual shade is cool golden. This is neutral golden. And I find this was a lot warmer on me, which I liked. If you want an in-depth tutorial of my skincare routine, or not skincare, my face routine, I have a couple videos. My foundation routine is pretty much the same in every video. I'm putting on a second layer because I have a lot of darkness around my mouth, so I need at least 2 layers of this. This foundation is very buildable though, so if you're not someone who likes a cake face, you don't have to do 2 layers if you don't want to. Taking my new favorite concealer, which I'm surprised about because I don't know, I'm just surprised about it. This is the KKW Beauty Concealer in the shade 11. This concealer is so creamy. It's so perfect. I don't know. It reminds me of the NARS Radiant Creamy, but it's a little bit more creamy. Like the NARS one is creamy, but I find that you don't get as much product in the NARS one, if that makes sense. Then I'm taking my Huda Beauty powder in the shade Kunafa, and I am baking. Set your concealer first and then bake. Don't just go straight into baking because then you'll look like a ghost and that's not cute. So set your face and then go in and bake. And I'm also baking the sides of my nose, and that's how you get that really snatched nose contour. And then I'm taking a buffer brush, not a buffer, a fluffy brush, and just fluffing the rest of the powder all over my face to set. Just ignore all the powder in my scarf. It's probably gonna be there for the rest of the video. If you have not gotten the Fenty Beauty bronzer yet, I'm really judging you. You need to go try it out because it's just the most amazing bronzer ever. Like, I probably will never use another bronzer as much as this one. This one is perfect. I can put as much as I want of this on and I won't look crazy, or at least I don't think I look crazy. And also, it's weird, like this bronzer is not super warm. I can still contour my nose and it looks cool enough to where it's like a shadow and not like I'm rubbing red stuff on my nose. You know what I mean? I just like when bronzers have like a nice balance between cool and warm. I think I'm gonna do a nose contour video because there's some days I snatch my nose and then there's some days where I don't. And you guys can probably tell the difference, but today I snatched it. I snatched it all the way. Using the highlighter in the shade Mo Honey and Afternoon Snack. I can never remember the name of that. Mo Honey and Afternoon Snack by Fenty. Okay, so I got this in PR. This is from Black Radiance. These are liquid eyeshadows. They're very similar to the Stila ones. If you guys have seen the Stila liquid eyeshadows, they are kind of pricey. They retail for like $32, I think. These are way cheaper and they work just as good as the Stila ones, you guys. So I'm using this one. It's like a pink glittery color. It's like pink and silver reflex, and it's called Movie Star. I have never bought a Stila eyeshadow, but I've tested them a gazillion times in the store, and these are pretty much the same. So if you want to try out the Stila ones but you don't got the money, try these out instead. I don't know, you might like them. I went back in with the matte shades in the palette and used that to smoke out my lower lash line just a little bit. Using my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara because I couldn't find my L'Oreal one, and I'm just caking up my lower lashes. Also, this is a sidebar. I don't know who has time to do this on Eid morning. If you have time to do all of this the morning of Eid, then you deserve an award, because even though this is an Eid makeup tutorial, I will not be doing all this work. Just saying, I don't got the time, but it's really pretty if you want to attempt this look. Okay, we are almost done. Yes, look at the eyes. They're so pretty. I actually really like purple on me. I'm not a color person. My sister doesn't think this counts as color. I asked her if this counts as a color look, and she said no, it's too wearable. So maybe I need to do blue or something. I don't know. So for my lips, this was a hot mess, which is why I have on purple lipstick in the beginning and you won't see me in that now. But let's just ignore that. I'm taking my KKW Beauty lip liner in the shade Nude 2. And as you can see, it just went from 0 to 100. I tried on the dark lipstick, okay? After filming the intro, I decided I hated it. So I tried to take it off, and this is me trying to take it off. And it's really hard to take off because number one, this lipstick is super pigmented. Number two, I have dry, crusty fasting lips. So the lipstick was holding on to my crust for dear life, and it was so hard to take off. So this is me trying to put on concealer and mute my lips out and start over. So I ended up using the lip liner, and then I used my Fenty Gloss Bomb in Fussy. I hope you guys like this look. This is some color for my channel because my past like 10 videos have been browns and neutrals and boring. So let me know what you thought down below, and let me know what you're wearing for Eid. Let's finish out Ramadan strong. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.